Hey, wonderful people. Do you see what I have here? Do you see it? I'm reading Jane Austen today. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day. I am doing something I've been intimidated by for years. I am reading Jane Austen and Lynn Painter for the first time in my life. I know. Where have I been? Under a rock? Maybe, but I've been always so intimidated. I know I love it. There's no denying it. To know that feeling when you know you love the book, but that fact intimidates you. That's me. So this is a romance reading vlog. I'm so excited. I have high hopes. I think both of these books are going to be 5 stars. So let's begin because I'm dying to start. And the first book I'm going to read is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I'm currently on page 48. I just finished chapter 10. And let me tell you where we are. We've been introduced to the Bennet family. There is Mr. Bennet, Mrs. Bennet, by the way, she's obsessed with marrying off her daughters, and 5 daughters. Jane, the oldest one. By the way, I really love the meme where Jane Austen named the best and most beautiful character after herself. Meanwhile, Dostoevsky named the most awful character after himself too. I don't know if you've seen it, but that's just funny. Elizabeth. And Mary, Kitty, and Lydia. A young rich man named Mr. Bingley has settled in Netherfield Park nearby. Mrs. Bennet is practically fainting with excitement because she's like, oh, one of my daughters are going to marry this man. So they all go to the ball. Mr. Bingley goes to the ball with his sisters and his friend Mr. Darcy. And Mr. Darcy, he refuses to dance with anyone he doesn't know. He just stands there in the corner looking miserable when Mr. Bingley suggests he should dance with Elizabeth. And he says, and I quote, "She is tolerable, but not handsome enough to tempt me." What? I think it's pretty obvious that she is your future wife. Oh, it's pretty obvious for me as a reader. I don't know how he will recover after that. We'll see. Elizabeth hears this. She laughs about it. She tells it as a joke to others. And I already love her. Don't care about such men. Let him stand there in the corner and look miserable. She's better than this. She's too good for his approval anyway. Can we talk about Mrs. Bennet? Oh my goodness, she's such a nightmare. She makes Jane ride on horseback to Netherfield so she'll get caught in the rain and have to stay overnight there at Mr. Bingley's house. And of course, Jane catches a cold, and her mother is happy about it because Jane will stay longer at his place. I don't think that's what good mothers do, but okay. I hate such people who think that they know better than you just because they are older. I'm pretty sure her mother doesn't really care whether Jane likes him or not. She would still make her do what she wants. Don't be like that, mothers. Don't be like that. But the romance, it's barely started. Darcy is proud. Jane is prejudiced against him because of his rudeness. Jane likes Mr. Bingley. Mr. Bingley likes Jane. And that's pretty much all. I'm really intrigued, annoyed at Mrs. Bennet, but really intrigued with the story. It's so good, I'm in love with it. So let's keep reading. Oh, hey, I haven't seen you there. Do you want an update? I'm currently on page 89. Jane was sick at Neverfield after that rain stunt. Elizabeth walked 3 miles to care for her. Her clothes were muddy. Miss Bingley was horrified, but Mr. Darcy, I think he was very happy to see her. Interesting. Jane is better now. Both sisters have come home, and we've met 2 new characters. First is Mr. Collins. He's the cousin that will inherit the Longbourn, because Mr. Bennet has no son. He's a clergyman, he's pompous. He constantly talks about his patroness, Miss Lady, the bird, I forgot her name. Lady Catherine de Bourgh. He's already looking at Elizabeth in a romantic way. I don't like it. And I know it was a different time back then, but come on. I wish Mr. Bennet could leave Longbourn to his wife and then to his daughters, instead of some unpleasant man he barely knows. Some cousin gets the whole house just because he's a man. Like, yeah, leave him the whole house. Your daughters will live in a ditch. That's fine. They can survive it. I know it's a different time, but I just don't seem to understand why. Like, he clearly loves his daughters, but I haven't lived there. I don't know why, but I'm just a little worried. Like, what if the daughters will not get married by the time their father dies? Are they going to be homeless? I guess so. Second, Mr. Wickham. He and Mr. Darcy have history. He tells this sad story to Elizabeth about him and Mr. Darcy, and Elizabeth believes him immediately. I'm not sure I do. Something feels very off. I feel like he's lying. If Mr. Darcy would be such a horrible man, I don't think Elizabeth would love him. I think Mr. Wickham is a liar. I don't trust him. And oh my god, Mrs. Bennet is doing it again. She's pushing Mr. Collins towards Elizabeth, but Elizabeth clearly doesn't like him. I don't think actually that someone likes him. I just wanted to throw the book at that moment, but I can't stop reading. It's that good. I'm on page 122. I've never read Jane Austen before this book. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it would be old-fashioned and hard to get through, but I was so wrong. Jane Austen is brilliant, and the way she writes people is incredible. Her characters are realistic. They all have their own flaws and strengths. Jane Austen doesn't write perfect people, she writes real people, and I think it's so much better in romance. Romanticism is another story. Oh, about the characters. Something happened. Mr. Collins proposes to someone. Oh my god, and it's mortifying. He just annoys me a lot. He doesn't ask how she feels. He gives her a long speech about why he's marrying, and he never once mentions her happiness. He's like, I'll be happy, but will she be happy with you? He doesn't really care. Oh my god, and oh, gravity. So, art a heartless speech. The woman says no, politely at first, then firmly, and he doesn't believe her, and then he says, and I quote, that it is usual with young ladies to reject the addresses of the men whom they secretly mean to accept. What? I would tell you what kind of people say such things, but sir, that's not how it works. He thinks she plays hard to get. She just doesn't want you. Meanwhile, Jane gets a letter with some news. Jane is heartbroken, Elizabeth is furious, and I'm really hooked. It's so good. And this Mr. Wickham, he's definitely not the victim he claims to be. I don't understand how Elizabeth believes him like that. Like, he's a very smart woman, but the stories he tells aren't really believable. I can't stop reading. I went to bed late last night because I just couldn't put the book down. Elizabeth is visiting Mr. Collins and his wife at their new home in Kent. They are frequently invited to Lady Catherine de Bourgh's estate, and she's exactly what I imagined her to be. Rich, arrogant, doesn't really care about your opinion. And guess who is also there? Mr. Darcy. This is the section where the tension finally cracks. So much time has passed since the last time Elizabeth and Darcy saw each other. Darcy visits Elizabeth quite often at the parsonage, and then something happens. Something that changes everything between them. I can tell you what exactly, because it would be such a massive spoiler, but words are exchanged, things are revealed. Elizabeth's assumptions about Darcy, Wickham, and even about herself are turned upside down. And oh my god, I'm just enjoying every word Jane Austen wrote. I'm really enjoying this book. It's so good. The slow burn is burning. I've been waiting for Darcy and Elizabeth to meet, because I wouldn't say that this book is only about romance. Definitely no, like a little bit of romance and then just ordinary life, and that's great. I'm really enjoying this book. It's perfect. It's perfect. Like, I knew I love it, but I didn't expect to love it that much. And I really want to read her other works too, like Have Sense and Sensibility, sitting on my shelf, and I want to grab it too already. It's very tempting. This book is great. If you haven't read it yet, read it. I'm currently on page 249, and I love this type of romance. Jane Austen doesn't just throw two people together and say they have chemistry. Jane Austen shows us why Elizabeth may fall for someone. She shows us the slow burn, the misunderstandings, the growth. So many stories today just show two people having love. You know what I mean. but they don't really explain why these people love each other. Like, what else do you love your person for except appearance? Their kindness, their willingness to change. And Jane Austen gets that. Austen is making us watch Elizabeth make mistakes. She's way too quick to judge Darcy as all bad and Wickham as all good. And I'm realizing I might be doing the same thing. I was very quick to judge Darcy as all bad too. Like, he didn't really seem like a pleasant man at first. And Wickham, I just didn't trust him. Well, back to the story. Elizabeth has returned home from Kent. She's told Jane some things. Jane is sad but handling it. And then something happens again. Mr. Darcy listens about it and then leaves. Elizabeth thinks this is the end. He will never want to have any connection to our family again after that thing happened. She has no idea what he's about to do. I can't say no more, you have to read it yourself, but I was on the edge of my seat. I was just so curious what will happen, and I still am. The first romance book I've ever read was Beach Read. I really enjoyed it, I gave it 5 stars, and I even thought that it's going to be hard to beat Beach Read. And you know what? I am enjoying this one as much as I enjoyed Beach Read. Like, Jane Austen, what are you doing? I didn't expect it to love it that much. I just have no words to describe it. I have finished Pride and Prejudice. I don't know what to do with myself now. Let me just sit here for a moment. This was such a comfort book. You'll ask me why? Because in a world where people refuse to change their minds, Elizabeth and Darcy listen. They misjudge each other terribly. They say cruel things, but they don't run away. They revise their opinions. That is love. Not just attraction, but two people who make each other grow. I can tell you exactly how it ends, because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't read it yet, but I will say this. The ending is perfect. The ending is just perfect. I can't even express how much I loved this book. Jane Austen is brilliant. I want to read all her other books immediately. If her other books are like this, I'm in love. I am in love with this author. I have Sense and Sensibility on my shelf, so we'll see. But I'm pretty sure I love it too. And this book, it's like 20% romance, 80% just ordinary life, and I really enjoyed that. So my final rating is 4.5 stars. I just loved it. I really loved it. It was such a comfort read. I'll definitely reread it one day. I already want to reread it. So thank you, Jane Austen, for such a masterpiece. Hi, it's me the next day. I'm about to start Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I can't even express how excited I am. I haven't come across anyone who didn't like this book. So, are my expectations high? Oh yes, they are extremely high. But I have no clue what this book is about. I just trust people when it comes to books. Not always, but quite often. If I see a lot of people loving the book, I want to read it. And I don't even need to read the blurb. I mean, I know it's a romance, obviously, but that's pretty much all. Sometimes I think we over-prepare for books. We read the blurb, we read the reviews, we look at the star rating. And by the time we open the book, we know way too much. Where's the fun in that? So I'm going completely blind. So here I go. is a character Liz, and there is a character with the last name Bennett. That's interesting. Wait, what? Okay, 30% in, and oh my god, I just finished Pride and Prejudice, like yesterday, and now I open this book, and the main character is Liz, and her neighbor is Bennett. What the actual hell? I swear to you, I had no idea. I didn't plan this, because in Pride and Prejudice, the main character is Lizzie Bennet, and now I'm reading another book, and the main character is Liz, and her neighbor is Bennett, and obviously they are going to be together, so maybe she will be Liz Bennet in the future. I have no idea how it happened. I think that's destiny. They just reincarnated and met again. That's love. Okay, here's the setup. Liz Buxbaum is in high school. Her mother died when she was young. And Liz, she's obsessed with rom-com movies, like obsessed. She watches romantic movies all the time. She listens to the music from these movies, like pure obsession. And she has this plan to make her childhood crush Michael to fall in love with her. Wes Bennett is the boy next door. They've known each other forever. They bicker constantly, he annoys her, he's sarcastic, he drives her crazy. And guess what? Wes is boyfriend material. He's the one who helps Liz, not Michael. And she doesn't see it. I loved the moment where Liz sees Wes holding her purse. And I imagine him holding her purse on his elbow and like talking to Liz. I don't know. I think it's cute. But here's something that makes me a little sad. Reading about Liz and her mother, well, absence of her mother. Liz's mom is gone and you can feel that hole in her life. Like, she has a stepmother and she's not terrible, but Liz doesn't want to get close to her because it makes her think that she will forget her mother this way. Anyway, 30% in. I'm so hooked. The banter is so good. The rom-com references are amazing. Also, I'm flying through this book. The pages are just disappearing. It's such a fast read. I think I'll finish this book very, very fast. It's got almost the same number of pages as Pride and Prejudice, but it reads way faster. I think I finished Pride and Prejudice in like 7 or 8 days, maybe 9. And I think this one will only take me 2 or 3 days to finish. It's hard to compare because it's classics and this is contemporary romance. But anyway, I wouldn't say it was hard to read Pride and Prejudice, but I'm flying through this book. I'm at 60% now. I'm deep in the middle and I'm in love with this book. Every chapter starts with a quote from a movie, a rom-com, obviously. I love that so much. It makes me want to read every single movie she... No, wait. Yeah, I want to read the movie. It's actually... I would love to read some movies. Some movies are like trashy, but the stories are great. It makes me want to watch every single movie she references. I'm literally making a list as I read. I'll definitely watch all of them. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. It's so funny. I smile constantly while reading it. Like my face actually hurts. And I always wonder why the books I read are called what they are called. Some titles feel random, but here it's not like it has like a very deep meaning. At first I thought it's going to be like, oh, their love is better than the movies, but our main character is so obsessed with movies, so it gives a little deeper meaning to the title. I also love the slow burn here, but also it's killing me. Sometimes I get so frustrated, like, don't you see the perfect guy standing right next to you? He cares about you, he helps you, and what does your crush do? Nothing. It's Wes who helps you, it's Wes who does all these things for you, and she doesn't notice it. Well, that's the thing about crushes, right? Like, you get so obsessed with the idea of someone that you stop seeing what's actually in front of you. Liz is definitely doing that. I hope she will stop doing it as soon as possible. And the tension is destroying me. I want to shake them both and just yell, kiss already, but at the same time, I enjoy this slow burn and I just savor every single page. And I don't want this book to end. Like, I can't stop reading. I don't want to stop reading, but I don't want this book to end. And it will, one day. I think I will finish it tomorrow. That's definitely. I will stay up late, but I will finish it. I'm going to have a book hangover when it's over. Well, I'm just a girl. I think it's going to be my new favorite romance book. It's not like I've read a lot of romance books. If we count only romance books, not romantasy, then it's my third romance book, and it's my favorite one for sure. The first one I read was Beach Read, and it was my new favorite. Then I read Pride and Prejudice, and it was my new favorite, and now I read this, and this one is my new favorite. I didn't really think I'd enjoy romance about teenagers, but I do. I really do. I always think that it's going to be harder to relate to teenagers, but then I read the books and I enjoy them. Like, I'm an adult, I pay taxes, I work. So sad to be an adult. But Lynn Painter does an incredible job writing these characters because I just love them. I love them. They're incredible. And this book is so cute, I just can't stop smiling. I can't stop giggling. Now, I think that it's going to be harder to find romance books better than this one, because I've heard so many people say that it's their favorite romance book. And now I read it. What do I do next? I also realized that I really enjoy enemies to lovers trope. How I said, I'm very new to this genre and to romantics as well. And before, I thought that I wouldn't enjoy this trope because I thought that the main love interest is going to be cruel, he will make her suffer, he will humiliate her or something like that. But I'm really, really enjoying this trope, so yeah, I think it's my favorite romance trope ever for now. So if you know some great romance books, please let me know. I want to read all the other different tropes. The one I wouldn't like is the cheating trope. I'm pretty sure all of the romance books I've read was enemies to lovers actually. Betrayed is enemies to lovers. Pride and Prejudice is enemies to lovers. The Imperial series is enemies to lovers. This one is enemies to lovers. Yeah, I need to read some other tropes as well. So, I finished Better Than the Movies, and it's a 5-star read for me. I enjoyed it a lot. This book is it's perfection. It's incredible. This book, I really, really, really loved it. I used to think that I would never read romance in my entire life because I thought it's boring, even though I have never read romance. While I was having these thoughts, I thought it was, I don't know, predictable, shallow. Say you're stupid without saying that you're stupid. I'm ashamed of those thoughts, I admit. So yeah, now I'm definitely going to read romance much, much, much more. Because now a romance book is my favorite book of the year so far. I still can't comprehend it. I didn't expect it. What the hell? This book is so funny. It's heartfelt. It's full of song and movie references. There were always something I want to look up or add to a playlist. The characters feel real, the dialogue is great, and the romance, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. And here's something cool. When I finished the book, I saw the playlist. I have never read a book with a playlist before, so that's really cool. I had no idea that this book had a playlist because it's at the end of the book. But I turned on the music and started reading bonus chapters from Wes' point of view and bonus stories. And oh my god, I had the best time. Jamming to the music, seeing the story from his point of view, and just overall falling in love with this story again. I think this book is about real life being better than any movies, any books you can think of. It's about messy, imperfect, but beautiful real love that is better than anything Hollywood could write. So yeah, the best book I've read this year. I don't know what to say. I just had such a great time reading it. And it's such a great feeling when you just finish the book and you want to read it again. Well, I did read a couple of chapters, so I think I can't recommend it more. Please read it, even if you're new to romance or you want to read something great. I think this is the book. It's just perfect. Hey, it's me a couple of days later. I just finished all the bonus chapters, all the bonus stories. So here's what I read. Lizzie's Proposal, The Party, Basketball Nights, Wes Bennett's Vivid Dream, Better Than the Prom, Nothing Better Than You, and Wes and Liz's college road trip. And let me just say this. Reading the same story from Wes' point of view, it cleared up so many moments for me. Little things I missed, small gestures that Liz didn't even notice, and the way he's been in love with her for years, and she had no idea. It just reminded me. I just heard a thunder. Do you know what it means? It means I'm going to be reading tonight. Okay, so it just reminded me how madly in love Wes is with Liz. I was really confused about why Wes agreed to help Liz get her childhood crush to fall in love with her. I was really confused. Now I understand why. Like, from her point of view, he's just the annoying boy next door, the one who bickers with her, the one who annoys her. But from his point of view, Liz is everything, and she's been everything for ages. And most of them are events from Wes's POV, and Wes and Liz's college road trip is the event after the book ended. Just the two of them road tripping across the country. What Wes and her family did for her was so cute. I just really enjoyed it. It was like, I don't know, it felt like it's a second book already. I finished all the bonus chapters, still listening to the playlist, and oh my god, I had the best time, truly. But also grateful, by the way. I learned that there is the second book in the series, nothing like the movies. I don't remember the title, and I'm not really sure if I want to read it. I've just read the reviews and they are so terrible, so I'm not really sure I want to. A lot of people said that the characters in the second book are not the characters in the first book. Like, it's about Wes and Liz, but they are completely different people, and I'm not sure I want to read it. Like, I want to read more of them, but at the same time, I don't want to be disappointed. I think I'll just stay in my happy bubble. I'll just pretend that they are happy, and they've always been happy. But I'm also very grateful that I get to discover books like this. I loved Better Than the Movies more, but Pride and Prejudice still holds a special place in my heart. I loved both of these books, and I still can't comprehend the fact that the main character here is Lizzie Bennet, and our main character is Liz here, and her neighbor is Wes Bennet. I'm not going to be reading the second book, so I'll just make my own ending. They will get married, and if she decides to take his last name, she's going to be Lizzie Bennet. I still think that they just reincarnated to meet again. They are going to be doing it all the time. Oh, that's actually scary. To get reincarnated all the time. Now, actually, just thinking about reincarnation, I wouldn't want to get reincarnated. I hope it's not real. So, what was I saying? Anyway, I really loved both of these books. If you haven't read them yet, please do. They are so worth it. They're just incredible. Read it. And that's pretty much all. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Happy reading!